Hello humans, welcome back to another not so great part of the single moms. So I did give a heads up that this week might be a little rough. I do want to give some trigger warnings, kick out, I don't know, sadness, homelessness, feeling down, the blues. It's all gonna be about that stuff, this part, and not a lot of people like watching that, so I'm just gonna shout out now. Alright, you guys still here? Cool. So, we're going to talk about why this is happening to her. Now, I had mentioned that she stopped paying her bills because she didn't have enough money, and then you're like, well, she had all that money, but it all went to her mom when she bought bills. But what you guys don't know, in the secret lines of her, we have an alcoholic. Karen, every time she goes out, she does something reckless. We have learned this over time. And she loses jobs like, I don't know, like candy. Like people, like I lose my glasses, which is like daily. Okay. And it's extremely tragic because you have this beautiful, gorgeous little girl over here who all she wants is love from her mother. And all her mom gets is, all her mom gives her is love. But the landlord, is here because she just gave the news saying, you've been a really good tenant, but you don't pay your bills. And this apartment could go for a lot more than I've been trying to cut you, and I even gave you some forewarnings that, hey, this could be happening, and you still have neglected to pay your bills. Which, on her part, is really bad, because she should, have paid her bills. And she didn't. And which is really sad and really, really tragic. And so she basically said, you have, like, the rest of the day, which is really early in the morning, to move on out and finding a new place. And if you can't find a new place, there's a shelter over in the Spice District that will surely take in you and your daughter, but your daughter might not want to go there, so you might want to drop her off somewhere where it might be better. And Karen, last week, as we have realized, was going to leave her at her mom's house and just leave her there and run away. And which she did not. She took her home, and this is about a week or so later, and she's regretting this decision. All she sees, all she feels is that she's letting down her daughter because she hasn't really succeeded in life, which is really dark. I'm super sorry. It's super duper dark. I'm so sorry. I've not been reading a lot of happy books lately, and so my storylines get really dark when I don't read happy books. Cats and Dogs, for instance, but then again, that's getting really good, so really happy again. So this is like one of my only sad series on here. So if you want to watch me happy, go watch something else. I don't know. I like single moms because it's really real. Like, this is really real, I feel like. Probably not the best portrayal of a single mom. I was actually originally going to start being like, oh yeah, loving your daughter, hanging out with your daughter type thing. But this storyline just took off, okay? It turned into something totally different, really off the book, because I just wanted a more rougher life. And rougher life becomes with rougher scenarios. So Karen has made the executive decision that Willow is going to come with her to the shelter that she's going to be staying at. Because her mother, she's not telling her mom, she's not telling her sister, she's not telling, oh, I was going to say Patrick, but it's not Patrick, I think it's Eric, right? Eric? Sorry, it's been a while since I've recorded this episode, not this LP, and I think it's, yeah, Eric. She's not telling Eric, she's not telling her mom, she's not telling anybody, but she is kind of nervous that she's going to get caught. Because this is an open shelter, anybody can show up. So, but if anybody else is there that we do know, that could bring up a whole new storyline that we could totally invest in. But we do remember, this is part 9. Next week, we age her up this episode. We are aging up Willow at the very end of this episode. And then part 10 is we do a jump. And so we're going to skip her whole entire childhood. I'm very sorry about that. But it's for my storyline. I want her to be a young adult. By the time she gets there. But then again, I was thinking maybe we could do her childhood for 10 parts. Yeah, I think we might. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Either no childhood or childhood. I'm not really sure, but it's at this point. So basically, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and she just came by. And she said, give the rest of the day. But she also made several complaints about how there's many water stains and cracks and doors and that weren't there. And how she doesn't understand how she can have all this crap stuff, meaningful things, to her, but be this broke. Why can't you just sell some things? And she simply, her words were, "It's the only part of my life that matters is that I go around collecting things. It's the only thing I'm good at." And her words were, "Well, go to a flea market and sell some stuff." Because she's not taking away her apartment. She's just simply saying, "Hey, I'm giving you a deadline. Pay it by then, or no more apartment." And I don't think Will wants to live here anymore. I don't know. But with some sad things coming online, I don't really know how. Yeah, which is yeah. But that's the point. We are, of course, we're going to travel to this new location, this new house that we're going to be staying at for the rest of this part. And a part of me was like, oh, maybe she can go live with Marcus, but Marcus has like so many people. And so I got in the gallery, and I was like, oh, shelter, right? So I got shelter. And I also got a few other lots and a few other people who will be making appearances in future episodes. So there's new characters that are coming. Not that we've introduced everybody to all the characters that are a part of this LP. These characters will just further shape what's going to be happening, I guess you could say. And we're going to take Willow with us because, I mean, she has to come. We're going to leave Noodle here because our apartment's still ours until the end of the day. So we'll figure out what to do with Noodle when the time comes, because I don't know. We might have to get rid of Noodle, in which I don't want to get rid of Noodle, even though we don't really play with Noodle. I love Noodle to death. She's like a little family member that I knew I needed and that I had, and I'm just super excited about. So I don't want to get rid of Noodle, but I will if I have to. Especially if it does give us money, because I mean we're down to that point, right? Right now, I don't know. And this is all Karen's doing. She literally just she fell from grace, and she was like, you know what? I can't do it anymore. I can't do these jobs. I can't do these back end deals. I can't do this partying. I can't do anything. I just want to be a mom. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. But the problem with being a stay-at-home mom, you either have to stay-at-home job, or if you have you need somebody to take care of you guys. If it's a relative or a parent, or a spouse or a lover or whatever, it can't just be you. And yeah, it's just that. And okay, so this is the apartment building. As you can see here, it's pretty not so good, but it does kind of fit the aesthetic of apartments in The Sims 4. And like, yeah, so this is a generic open lot. Anybody can come here, anybody can stay. And I did that for just, I don't know, make it a little bit more realistic even in a way. Part of me feels like maybe you could use this like as a soup kitchen and do it that way. But someone created it, and I think they did a really good job and everything. I might have to add a stove. I was expecting there to be a stove. But I do understand why there might not be a stove. We do have to add a stove because we do have to give her a birthday. But these are like the rooms and stuff, and it's super duper cute, and I really do like it. I mean, I didn't have time to build one. I was like, oh, maybe I could build one. And I didn't have time. So instead, I went on the gallery, which is a great place to go. You can buy things, and you don't have time to build. You go on there, and boom, there's like, you know, all these cute little things. And they have like several seating areas and bathrooms and bedrooms, and they even like have like other things, like, you know, this area here, which I think is super cool, by the way. I'm a huge fan of, okay. And they like have bedrooms, as you can, like if we go down, there's even places for your cats and dogs to stay. But as you can see, she cannot live here as a toddler. It's just something that, you know, you notice over time. But yeah, it's not the best place, as you can see. It's so run down, and it's very much what you would call, I would guess you would say, it's very much a rundown shelter. But you know, it's gonna do our what we need to do. And with her being a little bit more high class, because she is kind of a little bit more high class in a way, I still feel like this can really annoy her, and she's gonna be really discomfortable. But this is what we have to do. We have to move here. We have to make our graces with the situation that was dealt. And it wasn't like it was a situation. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I can do this. Where can I put? Okay, let's see here. I'm just gonna try to, maybe if we move that down there, this down there with it. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I've never done that before. But if we put, okay, we can do it this way, I think. And like we take this used counter and we do this, right? Hold on, bear with me. Bear it with me. Okay. We do that. Maybe if we even move it down like one more so we can get like another used counter, because I know it might be a little too many used counters, but it's okay. You understand my reasoning, and that's the point that matters. But yeah, and then we grab even like another corner piece. We grab a few of these, and we delete this counter and grab the used stove, because I do have that if you get stay living. Yeah, see the stove, we'll get the white version. And okay. That way we can use the stove, because we have to, you know, make a cake. And we're gonna come in here and we're gonna cook a cake. We're gonna age her up in the morning, because it's not a lot of talking in this episode. I mean, I'm trying to play a little gameplay, but this is like the ending of her stage, which you didn't really get to play with her. But I will announce, you know, I will like to say that from this point forward, once the little ages up, toddlers are harder to play with, like just toddlers. And so we did play with a lot of her mom, and we, you know, discovered some issues with her mom. But Willow will definitely come to her own. And you guys can see here, they're like best friends. I mean, they could literally be best friends. Oh, Willow's very hungry. That is not good. That is not good at all. We'll see what happens there. Because we can't really do anything about it. We don't really have the money to buy her food. We're making her cake, and so maybe she'll be able to eat when she grows up. But at this very moment, this place is not suitable for a toddler, and it's really, really sad, and she could get taken away, which would be tragic, absolutely tragic. But I do have something in my game. I think there's a computer here I can show you, because I think this is a great like response to get. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think. If we go to MC Command Center, to get the mod for the MC Command Center, and you go to MC, I think it's population, moving settings, move out elders, nope. Other settings, Reaper, Mexican, not maximum. That's what I just said there. No repair bypass. Nope. Back. I don't know where it's at. Hold on. I know it's in here. So maybe it's in population. Population settings. Open house percent. Maximum homeless question? No. Okay. Open house says recent baby. No. Oh, back. Toddler elder. That's a really good. Yeah, I like that one. But okay, hold on. Back. Go. Okay. Did not know I did there, but it happened. No, back. Oh, it's somewhere in here, guys. I'm not really sure in here where it's at. I'm pretty sure I just went to MC, because I feel like it would be in there, or it's gonna be in MC settings, gameplay settings. Oh, there it is. See, adopt neglected child, which simply means if enabled, when it is determined baby or toddler or child is neglected, they'll be adopted by an NPC household and rather than taken away by social services. Which means if she does get taken away, she's still in the game. Which before they would come, they'd just grab her, snatch her, like little snatch baskets. But yeah, add birthday candles. Okay, now we are of course going to age her up. No one knows she's aging up. I mean, obviously she knows, her mother knows it's Willow's birthday, but no one else in her family knows. She's not telling her mom, anybody like that, because she doesn't believe anybody else should know. And that's Karen's choice. Karen's choice is, you know what, you weren't there. But then again, who was there more? Her grandmother, her sister. You know, they helped raise Will. And you know who didn't really raise Will? I mean, she did. She gave, I think Karen, even though is not the best mom in the world, and I think is a very good example of a mom you should try not to probably be, and everything, I do believe that she wasn't a whore. I think she really did try, in her defense, to, like, raise this beautiful baby little girl who is sad, who is depressed, who is drinking a, like, 5? Oh my god. Guys, look at that poor face. Like a 4-day-old bottle. That's what she's drinking right now. Guys, it's disgusting. It's literally disgusting. And she's trying to drink it. And she's like, oh, we're going to age you up, and don't worry, it's going to be so much better when you're older. Basically, that's what she's probably telling her. But in reality, it's not. It's probably not. Especially if they're living here. I mean, could you imagine having to come home to this? It's not a good house. It's not a good life, guys. This is a really, really bad and really, really, really tragic. Keyword being tragic here. You know, if you think about it. Because it's just so sad. You just can't get over how sad it is. Congratulations, that's a sweet job. Sweet job. You're broke, right? Oh, no, we do have, this thingy. I forgot about that. In which they get it, because they were not this high up on money. I mean, I think they spent like $20 of it. Or even 30. Okay, what's age up, people? Can we just age up? Oh. Oh my. Guys. This was not planned. I promise you. I plan a lot of things in my life. This right here, this situation, was not planned. Oh, how do you think he's going to react? Penny with him? Oh my god, could you imagine Penny came here too? Ooh, who's all here? Ooh my. Eric's here, guys. Eric's here. Could he take away the child? He might very well take away the child. Oh, my whole entire plans have changed. Oh my gosh. He very well could. Are that birthday candles gone? No. She needs that. Grab a serving, take a piece, add it on top. What? Yeah, he is talking about babies? Did he get Penny Pizzazz pregnant? Did you get Penny Pizzazz pregnant? Guys, I couldn't, no. No, Penny Pizzazz is not pregnant. What are you guys talking about? He can't be. But the fact she's here, knows where they're at, either he's gonna do something, or he's gonna make someone do something. What kind of parent is he? That's the real question here. Is Child Protective Services gonna be called, or what? What's gonna happen? You know, these are the questions that need to be asked, and will they be answered? I don't know. We do not know. But hey, we're gonna surely try to figure it out. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so excited for the HF though. Oh, she looks cute, guys. Look at that face. Look at that face. Now, she might have a bad trait. We might give her a bad trait, particularly gloomy. She was clingy. So, and I do believe she's probably creative. I just like giving that one. And I'm gonna give gloomy because I see her gloomy. I could even see her maybe being a little insane, right? You know, insane maybe. But you know what? We're gonna give her gloomy. She doesn't really understand why she's sad, but she knows she's on the down end of the fits. You know, which probably means a lot. But I think she'd go over and she would hug her dad, right? I think she'd go over and she'd be like, she would hug. And then they would be like, okay, you need to go upstairs now. And she'd be like, I don't even have a room, Mom. And she would be like, yeah, I know, sweetie, I'm sorry. I'm trying. I really am. And, you know. So, yeah. But yeah, I think her mom would send her upstairs. I think Karen, whatever she's about to do, probably go sit down. That seems like a Karen thing. I think she'd have her daughter go upstairs into this like little kids room or whatever. I don't know. We're gonna just do that just a little, just a little. We're gonna have her come up here and sit down, and we're gonna have Karen walk over here, and I bet you anything they'd probably argue, right? Arguing, I think, would be the best action here. So it's good mean, and we're gonna argue about parenting. Now, technically, I think he would instigate this argument, but he's not in my household. You understand here? So yeah. We're just gonna send you upstairs, sweetie. We're gonna take her to cast. Don't worry, she will be. Oh, no, okay. She's very hungry still. I fixed this. See, she's not as hungry. Her fun just a little bit better, just a little bit better. Okay, and I believe they, ironically, are arguing about parenting before at one point, and saying I can watch over, and she's like no, because she bad about Penny Pizzazz. But now I think he's like, no, we're taking her. I'm taking her right now. You cannot have my daughter. You are in a shelter. You understand this? She's literally living in a roof that's not even her own. She doesn't have a bed. She doesn't have she doesn't have a place to call her own. Do you really want her growing up in this place? You evil mother, I think he would be saying. And I think she would be like, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You are the one dating some other chick. You want her to grow up thinking that's her mother? And he's probably thinking in his head, you grew up, she lived with you for how many years? Like 5 years of her life. She knows who you are. And sure enough, you'll probably be back around to ruin it again. And sure enough, she probably will be back around to ruin it again. But Eric's, I'm sorry, Karen. You are no longer a part of her life. And if anything, I will take you to court and gain my custody. But for this very moment, I think everybody, and I mean everybody, even your own mother, would be like, yeah, you can take her home with you. Right? Whew. Heated moments 101. And I think she would come in here because we do need to go into our good old... Oh, guys, it's 21 minutes. Okay. That means next week, obviously, a few things will be changing. She'll probably have a makeover. I'll probably get her off camera. And we'll be moving into a different household as well. Playing with a few different Sims. Just a little bit different for next 10 parts. Then we'll come back and we'll figure out what to do. And that's a 30-part series. And so it ends with her being a teenager. But I do think the ending will make everything better. Like, I keep saying that, but I have a good feeling about this ending. But to that point, we'll get there, and everything keeps changing on me. So who knows if that ending is actually going to happen, but I have a feeling it will. But guys, if you like this video, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't comment down below, and subscribe button. Don't forget to comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys all next time for another beautiful video. Please do remember I do post every single day, so if you do like this video, you'll like others. Love y'all.